Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 530 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.
Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jay Kohn. Janelle is off this week. A woman and her 2 children rescued from their burning home this morning thanks to the heroic actions of a Billings policeman. When first responders arrived on the scene of this fire, smoke was pouring out of the house. A woman and her 2 kids still inside. But thanks to some quick thinking and bravery on the part of a Billings police officer, the family was able to escape. Q2's Samantha Harrelson joins us now with more on the story tonight. Samantha?
Well, Jay, Billings Police Sergeant Scott Conrad was just a few blocks away from the home when the call came in around 7:40 a.m. Conrad immediately drove to the house. Billings police say Conrad heard yelling from the back of the home and eventually kicked in the front door. A woman carrying an infant immediately ran out of the house. That's when Conrad noticed a 2-year-old by the bathroom. He yelled out to the child, but there was no response, so he made the decision to enter the burning building and grab the young child. Fortunately, everyone did make it out unharmed. The Billings Fire Department says the fire started due to combustibles left on the stove. The woman told police once the fire started, she could not get out the front door, so she took her 2 children to the bathroom and opened a window for fresh air. Unfortunately, that window was too small for them to escape through. Thankfully, Conrad was in the area and was able to get them all out safely. Billings Fire says the fire caused about $200,000 in damages. Jay?
All right, thanks, Samantha. Good happy ending there. Search and rescue crews are now scouring the Tong River near Burnie, Montana for a possible drowning victim. The Rosebud County Sheriff's Office says it first received this report of an incident around 4 p.m. yesterday. The Rosebud County Sheriff's Office releasing few details on exactly what happened, but it says personnel from across the county are on the Tong River again today assisting in the search for a young man. This is a developing story. We invite you to go to ktvq.com for additional updates once they become available. Yellowstone County Sheriff Mike Linder asking for the public's help now in providing clues into the death of a woman whose body was discovered 4 months ago in Two Moon Park. It was back in late April that the body of Harriet Wilson was found in the Yellowstone River at Two Moon Park. Linder said Wilson had been dead for a short period of time and had suffered injuries prior to her death. The investigation determined that Wilson had been in downtown Billings in the days just before her death. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Yellowstone County Sheriff's Office. The largest fire burning in Montana, the Garden Creek Fire near Hot Springs, expanded by another 200 acres yesterday, this after it tripled in size earlier this week. Check out this video. It was shot inside the fire by CSKT firefighters. This lightning-spark blaze is now more than 2,000 acres in size. Fire managers report it is just now 10% contained. One structure threatened by the flames was successfully protected on the east side of the fire earlier this week. We're told at this time no other structures are threatened. 179 firefighters are currently assigned to the Garden Creek Fire. On to our weather scene tonight. Bob McGuire, the mercury just continues to rise, so some important tips tonight on how to recognize heat illnesses.
Yes, we're going to talk about heat stroke and heat exhaustion. But let me start off and show you how hot we're going to get. We got a new number for you. Look what's going to happen here, folks. By the time Saturday gets here, it's going to be 103 degrees. We thought a cold front was going to come in Saturday night. That's been delayed. It's taken a later bus. Now it looks like it's going to be 98 degrees on Sunday, so still a very hot day. And so what's going to happen? We thought we'd give you some ideas, get you to look at some symptoms on what is heat exhaustion and heat stroke. With heat exhaustion, you're kind of faint and you feel kind of dizzy. With heat stroke, you got throbbing headache. Also, you have excessive sweating with heat exhaustion. There's no sweating with heat stroke. That's not good at all. Your skin is kind of pale and cool. With heat stroke, its temperature is 103 degrees. It's red, hot, and dry skin there. Both symptoms have nausea and a rapid, weak pulse across for heat exhaustion. It's a very strong pulse for heat stroke, but you probably will be unconscious. And, of course, you need to call 911. If no one's sweating, that means they're running out of fluids. They need an IV right away. Anyway, we'll have more in your forecast coming up in a few more minutes. Jay?
All right, thank you, Bob. Montana Fair opens tomorrow evening for its 8-day run at Metro Park. Now, this fair is part of a study that actually puts a specific number on the impact, the financial impact the fair has on Yellowstone County. And the study shows that Metro Park events and visitor spending generates more than $150 million in revenue for the county. Plus, the Metro also employs or impacts more than 2,000 jobs.
When you see in that report how many jobs transcend from Metro Park business, full-time jobs, Everybody gets a paycheck. That's everybody going on to school clothes, going to a movie, still going to a Mustang game. Everybody, down payments on rents, maybe a new car. So you see the spin-off of all those things. I was just down watching all the concessions setting up, the local ones, the beer, the pop, the food, sugar, you name it. It's all the commodities that transcend out into the region.
And in 2017, the study showed that more than 780,000 people attended either a trade show, a sporting event, some sort of entertainment, or the fair itself. And with 5 separate venues, Metro was able to book 455 event days. That's with multiple events occupying the complex on the same day. That study, by the way, was funded by Northwestern Energy. It was presented to Yellowstone County Commissioners this week. The award-winning political documentary Dark Money, filmed mostly in Montana, is set to hit the big screen statewide starting tomorrow. Our chief political reporter Mike Dennison is here tonight telling us more about the film that examines Montana's unique role in shedding light on campaign financing.
You know, the #1 rule of political or watchdog reporting is follow the money.
They send out all these mailings. They don't care if they lie.
Nobody knows who they are. They call them dark money groups, and that's exactly what they are.
Those are scenes from the trailer for Dark Money by Montana filmmaker Kimberly Reed. The 99-minute documentary has won film festival awards across the country, had its Montana premiere in February, and will be shown nationally on PBS this fall. But starting on Friday, it opens in theaters, including 4 movie houses in Montana, in Billings, Missoula, Bozeman, and here at the Myrna Center in Helena. Now, campaign finance may sound like a pretty dull subject, but Montana reporter John Adams, a key figure in the film, believes Dark Money makes it compelling and relevant.
As one of the characters in the film says, campaign finance is the gateway to every single other issue you might care about. So whether it's guns or abortion or the environment, those issues are being affected every day by these huge amounts of outside spending we're seeing in these elections.
The term dark money refers to spending on ads, mailers, and other material to influence campaigns, and whose source is difficult to trace. The movie follows the efforts of Adams and other Montana reporters and political figures to expose the sources of this money. Many of the political figures in the film are Democrats, including Governor Steve Bullock and U.S. Senator John Tester. But filmmaker Reed and Adams say a lot of the credit for taking on dark money goes to Republicans in Montana.
One of the things that the film really shows is this sort of battle within the Republican Party. Some of these folks who stood up against the dark money and engaged in these battles on the House and Senate, they were Republicans.
Also this weekend, people who are part of the film, including Reed and Adams, will have Q&A sessions at Montana showings around the state. Reporting from Helena, Mike Dennison, MTN News.
Mike tells us the film will be playing through this weekend and into next week. Still ahead on tonight's 5:30 News, as the move to delist grizzly bears in the Northern Rockies gains momentum, Fish, Wildlife and Parks is asking for more public input. And in sports tonight, this Boulder Arrowhead Little League All-Star team is now just 1 win away from playing in the Little League World Series. Coming up, Scott shows us how they handled Idaho today.
You're watching MTN News with Jay Kohn and Janelle Slade. Storm Tracker weather with Bob McGuire. And sports with Scott Green. This is the 5:30 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.